Hey everyone, it is time for Goat Crashers with Lady Asabat and this crew, this motley crew. Um, and just a reminder again, donations are above the kitty cam there. So if you want to donate to influence the story, have at it. I'll be monitoring those donations. And the more you donate, the crazier this game gets, but also you get entered into the raffle for a bunch of cool stuff. And I will hand it off to Lady A.
Hello. Welcome to the crazy caper that is Goat Crashers. I'm your host today, Lady Asabat, for the next 3-ish hours. I will be bringing you some low-class chaos in high-class society with my good friends that you find before us. A little bit about Goat Crashers. It is a one-page free RPG that you can find on the internet, which is basically all about goats who just want to party. It's as simple as that. You can pick it up, read it in about 10 minutes, and get playing. It's amazing. You'll also notice that over there, somewhere, whichever way the camera is pointing, is a list of donations that you can redeem. For $1, you can give a D6 to the goats to use to conquer their challenges. You can use $2 to add a d6 or remove a d6 from my chaos pool. You can pay $5 to give them a trick or a treat. You can spend $10 to be an NPC in this fine fair. And you can spend $20 to let them party hard an extra time. And the party hard is a really, really useful mechanic because it allows them to take my chaos pool of dice and use it as their own. And the chaos pool, I hear you say, what is this strange thing that you keep referencing but not actually explaining? The chaos pool is a collection of dice that I have that gets bigger every time the goats do something loud and noisy, and gets smaller every time the goats do anything quietly, so never. And as this chaos pool gets bigger and bigger, when they try and do something, I roll my chaos pool against it and subtract my successes of 4 of a 6 away from their successes on a 4 of a 6, which means there's a high possibility that they might not make the challenge if they try and do something really risky, quite a lot. So they might need your help, people. And without further ado, let me introduce you to my fine players this afternoon. Starting us off, we have Jamie.
Hi everyone, my name is Jamie. I'll be playing the part of Bacchus today. Just a happy little goat who just wants to find what's in the little bag somewhere. So.
Then we have Zub.
Salutations, creatures of the night. I will be playing Visago, who may actually be a demonic entity.
And Midnight.
Hey, I'm Noodle. Or rather, I will be playing Noodle tonight. I am a goat who enjoys climbing, and I have a yoga studio to open.
And last but definitely not least is Al.
Hello, I'll be playing Al. Or I'm sorry, I'll be playing Rama, a goat who might be half demon, half goat, and I'm on the hunt for ghosts and other secrets.
Ooh. So, my goatee friends, you have heard rumor that that there is a party going on at the manor house in the village, and you're fed up of being shut out of these fine occasions. There's food, there's things to climb on, there's a paddling pool. I've even heard rumor that there's a bouncy castle, and you desperately want to go. But first, you need to come up with a plan of attack. How are you going to get into this village, into this party? How are you going to steal the cake? There's a front door, there's a back door, there's a big garden.
What does the security detail look like?
There seems to be one of the friends of the mother standing at the door checking invitations.
An insurmountable challenge.
And all the kids seem to be wearing costumes. It seems the theme this year is unicorn fairy princess.
All
But
right.
that's just one horn. We've got 2 horns each. That's much better. We just storm up there, double the fun, charge in, get what we want. That's it.
So,
I mean, seeing all these children, I'm like, I ran into unicorns and fairies, and they're bright and pretty, but they can also be really dangerous. So I think we might be in luck with 2 horns and maybe a little bit of makeup, but we should be all right.
I think I'll just approach with the rest of the motley band. Do they see us as humanoid if we wear certain things, as in other systems that involve heists?
I'm sure you could rustle up 3 goats in a trench coat kind of deal if you put your mind to it.
I think we know what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find a trench coat.
A trench coat perhaps might look out of place here, but
Yeah, actually, yeah.
A trench coat, but whoever.
but a costume
horn.
certainly. Certainly a costume would be fitting.
Are there any entertainers? Is there?
There is.
Were they so evil as to hire the services of a clown?
They were. That ultimate of nightmare-inducing sins. They have a clown. They've got a magician. Like they've even got some people dressing up as Disney princesses. Like they've gone all out this year.
Right.
Could we steal a costume?
Simple. We kill the clown. We take their suit and we go in.
I'm okay with that.
Clowns are evil, anyways.
We are doing the world a service.
Exactly.
Okay.
Either that or he has a spare costume in his car.
But that doesn't involve getting rid of a clown.
Well, we put him in the car, so get rid of him for a little bit. We can put him in the back of the car, and then we can take the costume.
I have no problem either way.
Very well.
If it helps any ritual, go for it.
I will contact my handlers to ensure that the clown is brought to its proper detractors after this party.
Does that mean we'll end up with a clown ghost?
Well, that's what he's for.
he will be a clown ghost when we're done with him.
So am I reading this correctly? You're attempting to
Murder a clown, yes.
accost the
We're gonna
clown
murder the clown.
whilst he's getting his stuff out of his car and shove him in the boot.
Mm-hmm.
With potential clown murder afterwards, yes.
Potential clown sacrifice to the great goat gods. That is a difficulty of 5.
Okay.
And I'd say that you're trying. Are you doing this obviously, or are you trying to be subtle about it?
I mean, people don't like looking at clowns. This is the truth. No one wants to see them. They get invited out of weird tradition. I would wait till he's like there in half his makeup, bent over the car, getting some awful, scary thing out of it. Full run, horns right in his arse, knock him right into the boot of the car, and then we just look everything.
This is a good plan.
It's a great plan. Because then
You know what? I'll give you 4d6 for that, because it's definitely you're using your great big horns to your advantage. Oh
Go
my
on, Bacchus.
gosh.
Go on, Bacchus.
Jeez.
Whoa!
Pour in the ground. Bacchus lines up for the shot. Lines it up, and does the charges full pelt. The clown doesn't even have time to see what's coming. Before he knows it, he's in the trunk. A spare pair of trousers has come flying out.
Perfect.
So that's one costume, I believe. Now we just need to accost the magician and potentially a Disney cosplayer.
I will note that Noodle is quite small for a mountain goat, so depending on everyone else, might be able to share a costume.
Mhm.
You could possibly disguise yourself as the dog.
Yeah, could do that.
Fit you in a magician's hat.
I will volunteer as tribute to be a magician.
All right. I get to be the Disney princess. I'll go with that. Depending on which one.
It's a 12-year-old's party, so probably Rapunzel would be They seem like they'd be a fan of the more modern Disney than the classics.
That could work. Use a lot of hair to cover up the face. Okay.
They don't quite have the budget, and it'd have to be Belle. There's one as Belle, and there's one as Rapunzel. They don't quite have the budget for Cinderella. The layers of tulle are just too expensive.
Okay.
But if someone's dressed as Rapunzel, then all we need to do is get hay, cover them in the hay, that's the rest of the hair. Just follow
Yeah.
behind them like a train. It's perfect.
Now, are the other costumed acts similarly getting their things from the back of the cars?
So whilst you were getting the clown into the boot of his car, the magician is already heading round to the back gate. But he seems to be struggling under his foldable table. No one is offering him a hand. They're all far too rich for that, darling. He's being left to struggle getting his kit to the back garden all on his own.
Are there any witnesses?
No, they're all pretending that the hired help doesn't exist.
Oh, rich apathy. That works for us.
Perhaps I will perform a magic trick of my own doing in making a magician disappear.
Or we could help him in some way. Get him the other side of the gate, and then make him disappear.
I can help him into the afterlife.
This is the most murderous bunch of goats I've ever seen. I love it. It's like we're unlocking the true nature of goats right here.
I think I will go up and pretend to help, but then aid him in his departure from this world.
Aid him in the departure of this world. There's a convenient-sized rose bush. Would that work for you?
Excellent.
Fertilization.
The circle of life. I will approach said magician. Salutations, mortal. Do you require aid?
The magician looks at you. You're making goat noises at him, so but it has like that strange off-kilter tone of not quite being in this realm. And he just gives you this look of sheer unbridled horror as he drops the hat. This is your chance to boot him into the.
Oh, I am. Is that it? That is a 2d6.
Your challenge rating for this is an 8.
Oof. May I fork in my favorite goat thing of bleeding loudly as I have announced my presence?
Well, you are also sacrificing him, so I will give you the full 6 for this.
Oh my. So 66?
66.
Would you like a hand? Oh.
You can that's only 3d6s out of 8.
Mhm.
Currently you're doing stealthy goat things, so I don't have a chaos pool yet to counter this. So you're currently at 3 successes out of 8. You
Okay.
need 5 more to
All right. Yes, I will require assistance.
All right. Rama will kind of go up and it'll probably sound like bleeding, but he kind of wants to mock the magician and just be like, you're entertaining at a kid's party. You know, you're putting your teachers and your ancestors to shame. You know, if you were a real magician worth his guile, you would be on Broadway. You know, or you would be in Vegas at a show, tigers. But no, you're just entertaining a bunch of rich brats who are gonna probably mock you and forget that you ever existed.
Lords below, I just wanted to murder the body, not the soul.
My mockery of physical barrier.
blah, 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 blah.
Leading in a very, very condescending.
Go on then, give me the 6.
Okay.
Oh, another two successes. We're at 5 now. We need 3 more.
Okay. You said he was bending down to pick up his hat
Yes.
at one point.
And now he's face to face with another goat making weird occult noises at him.
I'm assuming he's still bending down.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip the making weird noises at him and just run straight up and just try and stand on top of him. I think possibly he's not the right person or the right timing for me to try and secure investment for my new business. So, I can attempt to just go and stand on him to help disable him for.
Give me your 6. Go on.
A household acquisition.
I'll take rolling 66.
Well, you're using your climbing abilities and standing on top of stuff as your favorite thing, so that classifies with 66. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one shy.
In that case, seeing as my dear friend Noodle was weighing them down and off in the centre of balance even more for him, making him the perfect target. And once again, the underpaid also an entertainer is presenting itself. Bacchus charges forward and does what Bacchus does best and sends him flying into that rosebush.
Yeah, you know what? Give me the 4. I doubt you only need 1. You only need...
Don't say that.
That'll do. And finally, using the combined effort of all 4 goats, you manage to yell and put off balance and finally shove this poor magician into the rose bush where he's eaten alive by it and becomes one with the hydrangeas below. However, I'm now going to give myself a dice into the chaos pool because that went from being something that was going to be quite quiet to being quite loud.
Excellent work, Coven. Collects the magician's outfit.
Noodle definitely leaps off the flying magician so that can and lands in a pose. I can't work out the anatomy of actual yoga poses.
It's like one
goats.
foot behind him, 1 foot up in there, and
So you said this guy had a full magician's table that he was trying to work with and try and move at the same point in time?
Yep.
Ah, well, we
Fine.
only need one person to dress up then and everyone's going to hide in the magician's table and just walk straight in.
Okay.
Does Bacchus say this whilst wearing half a clown costume?
I think no matter what, he's keeping the shoes.
So So just have the image of the big nose and the wig.
The wig's like the horn is pierced the wig, and it's just hanging there. The shoes, one's on the front left, one's in the back right. They are not pointing the right direction.
Oh man.
He did have the nose, but he's just been chewing it for the last like 5 minutes.
It gives out a sad honk sound every time you squeeze it. Getting fainter and fainter every chew.
Yeah, squeezer's not going to last, but it's fun for them.
So, are we going with this plan of sneaking inside the magician's table, or are we going to add to the kill list and go after the Disney princesses?
I mean, we want to get.
They're already dead behind the ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're already dead anyways. So
Really,
We might need them later.
mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
That means we still do have to acquire one more costume if we still want to take the subterfuge route.
So as you're,
More,
so
actually.
you're all getting inside this magician's table. Who is going to be the magician?
I absolutely want to.
Deal. So you get your you're now faced with trying to get this magician's table through the back garden gate into the area under the marquee.
Well, they do have hired help. What if I bleat really loudly as my favorite goat thing to do? To see if someone will take pity on the poor contractor.
Oh, dice, you're mean. We'll knock that down to that. Yeah, you can try and summon some help. Maybe one of the caterers will take pity on you. Your difficulty is a 4.
Oh, that's not bad. That is a what? How 3d6?
You are bleating loudly.
Mm-hmm. But it is a favorite thing to do, so I think it's 3.
So you get 4d6 because it's 2 extra for your favorite thing.
Oh, excellent. Alas.
Only 1 success. You bleat loudly, but no one seems to be coming to your rescue. You're left here frantically trying to push this table, and now you see why the magician was struggling. So it doesn't help that your table is now filled with 3 other goats.
To help this, so we're just trying. It's the physically moving this table forward. That's the issue at the moment. That's a physical barrier that's in our way, but preventing is what we need to do. So I'm going to jump out and use all the subtle violence in my heart.
Back a smash.
And start nudging this forward bit by bit by bit from within it. So it's just the tail, the back legs are kicking this thing forward as I'm bleeding it forward bit by bit by bit, jumping.
So there's a pair of clown trousers and 1 shoe.
Yeah.
Appears out of the back of the magician's cart.
It also establishes an alibi later on that the magician is the one that killed the clown. So
there you go.
We're not entirely sure if this would classify as a loud, noisy thing or not. It's not exactly subtle, I suppose.
no, but it's more along the lines of this is someone who's struggling for help, and rich people are like, no, we are not seeing this. We are not helping this guy. If
So
they get eye contact, they need help. That's the thing.
So instead, there's half a clown appearing outside
We definitely don't want to look at that.
the back end of a clown appearing in front of the magician. Nothing could at all be taken wrong by this. Go on.
The 4 or the
go
full
on
6?
then.
The full 6?
Give me 4. Oh god, that's another 1. The dice don't like you, boys. You make some like the cart inches forward, but you're now getting some really weird looks from the crowd as half a clown is just hanging out the back of the magician's cart.
It wouldn't be it wouldn't be an awkward showcase if people actually helped.
Hmm. Let's see.
Oh
Uh,
man.
So we're awkward but not quite pitiable yet. That's the
Right.
They're just you know when you get to the thing where all the rich people are just trying to pretend it doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and you got the caterers just kind of watching as if to say, no, you go on, I'm enjoying watching this.
What exactly are we getting stuck by?
By the fact that it rained recently, so the weight of the extra goats in the cart is making it an utter git to push through the grass.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just say if it's a table, is there a way where we could put the table kind of on top of us, like we're underneath it, and then we're walking? But it almost makes it look like the table's moving by itself.
So
And the magician can be like, "Oh, look what I'm doing."
you're gonna Freddie Flintstone the table.
Yeah.
I won't eat the tablecloth, I promise.
You know, I'm gonna leave it at the original difficulty. So you need 2 successes to do this.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll
Start.
Are we basically we're basically attacking the bottom of this table and knocking the bottom out of it, aren't we? To create a Flintstones car.
If you're attacking the bottom, then I'll need an additional thing, and then you can continue upon your journey to get the cart across. And your difficulty for that is a 2. But it
Right.
is a loud thing because you're trying to knock the
Right.
knock
But,
the bottom of the cart off.
Importantly, it's an act
thinking-
of violence, and that's a physical barrier for me to break, so I'd get all 66 to smash it. So
Yeah, if you wish to be violence and abhorring of material spaces, you can roll your 66 and I'll roll my 2.
Bacchus wants to be violent and object in physical spaces, yeah. At all times. At all times.
Yay!
Despite my my valiant attempts of rolling 1 success on my dice, you completely obliterate the bottom of this table, and give me another dice for the pool. Thank you very much. You obliterate the bottom of it, and now you can continue with additional luggage legs of hoofing your way across the lawn, as it were.
Excellent.
Good.
You still have two more bits of difficulty to get across the lawn. Would anyone like to push the cart?
So we have Braun. I guess I'll try.
Could we all assist from within it, actually just
Yeah,
walking?
could we all just roll a basic? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're all going to pile in, I'll just I think you've all got to the point now where you're like, let's just get the cart across. And
Indeed.
okay, so with all of you pitching in, you managed to push the cart over the broken bits of its base that's left behind. You also now have an additional d6 to add to your pool for future uses.
We got stuck by grass and we took pity
Someone
on.
took pity on you.
Yes. We were sad enough to be helped. Alrighty. So what are we currently seeing? I'm assuming a backyard of some kind.
So now you've made it through the gate and you're on your way to the marquee. You can see that this is a proper posh place to be. So in the back end of the garden, they've set up like a trampoline. There's a swing set and a bouncy castle. In the middle is where they've put the the fancy marquee, where they've put in the entertainers and some seats and some bean bags for the dearest darling children so they don't hurt their bottoms. Nearer to the house, there's the patio area where the food tables have been laid out and a swimming pool.
That's the first step. Where is the cake?
The cake is not yet to be seen. Everything, we wouldn't want little Carmelita to see her cake before time, would we?
Lamentable.
But there is food, right?
Oh yeah, there's lots of food. It's all fancy stuff. Someone's decided to make one of those classic 90s like hedgehogs with the pineapple and cheese, mini quiches, crudités, bits of tiny cake. It's all very tiny posh food.
Are there tiny little bowls of tiny bouncy jelly?
Yes, there are tiny bowls of bouncy jelly.
Up on that table, let's start eating jelly right away. Messiest and sweetest food to have right away.
Thank you. So, in getting on the table, you were trying to get onto the table to eat the food. Is this? Surprisingly enough, it's not on the list of pre-gen difficulties, so we'll do this. Your difficulty to get away with eating this. Oh my goodness! Thank you very much for the party hard.
Excellent.
And 6 cats and kittens as obstacles.
Oh god.
Your difficulty for getting up onto this table and eating the jelly without getting spotted in your wonderful clown pants and your wig and everything. They don't appreciate much of the staff helping themselves to food. So your difficulty is a whopping great 7, and I am rolling 4 in my chaos pool.
Oh, that's not possible. Let's just roll in and see how we go.
You might want some help with
Would
this.
you like some help?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm getting that jelly one way or another. It's happening, but
Yeah. So there were cats up there?
That you can see a cat watching you from the window, inside the house, and the thing with these people is, if there's one cat, there's normally several more,
Right.
but you don't know where they are.
Oh no.
So Jamie, give me. Well, you're making a mockery of physical barriers, so give me 4.
I was going to say, can Bacchus not just knock out the legs of the table and just get the jelly as it slides off?
Yeah.
that's what happens next if this fails. Yeah.
So you've managed to get 4 successes, down to 2 successes. Does anyone want to aid Bacchus in his quest for jelly?
I'm going to make a scene by pretending that I'm doing magic tricks by screaming very loudly. And now, humans who can't understand me, I present to you the case of the disappearing jelly.
That's another 2, so we're up to 4 successes. At this point, Bacchus is on the table. He can almost taste the jelly. He's put his hoof in something that I think they call hummus.
Oh no!
Oh no! Rama's gonna jump back into the magician's table and start shaking it as like a distraction, making it move. Like there's something in there.
You're adding in your occultist bits. Roll me 4. Ooh, very nice. That puts you over the line. And whilst everyone is distracted, looking towards the screaming magician while his box rattles and levitates off the ground on its own.
Perfection.
Bacchus manages to get across the table, leaving hummusy footprints all over everything else. Grabs several things of jelly and legs it.
Big trail of jelly. Follow me wherever I go. For the rest.
Okay.
What else do you want to do at this party?
I want to go for the world's bouncy castle.
You wanna bounce on the bouncy castle. Now you don't have a costume, so this could be fun. You could pass as the family goat. You have a difficulty of 4 to beat.
The family goat, like it's a thing.
Okay, I'm assuming there's somebody who's keeping an eye on the bouncy castle. There is a responsible adult.
There's a responsible adult, but they seem to be more concentrating on making sure that the kids take off their shoes than anything else. Like, they're completely oblivious to the fact that 2 kids have dogpiled on another one and are just bashing him off the floor as much as they can.
Yeah, it happens. I'd like to sidle up to the adult, drop one of my fake money adverts for securing investment for my new business. So that hopefully they see it, lean down, try to pick it up, and then I jump on them to get onto the bouncy castle.
You know what? Just for pure creativeness of the fact that you're also securing an investment for your yoga studio, I'll give you 8d6 for that.
Oh dear. I can't remember how to roll. Wait a minute. There we go. Oh.
Oh no! I rolled 1 success, so you have not. The lady bends down to pick up your advert, realizes that this is in fact Monopoly money with a goat's face on it.
Legitimate currency.
and just as you're preparing to jump on, she goes to stand up again, and you kind of slide off her back and land on the floor.
Oh shoot! Can we assist with her pursuit?
The magic folks can just.
I've got a distraction for the alleged adult that's looking after the kids, or just the enemy of all shoes is what he seems to be to me. So the not both of them, just the front one. I'm keeping the back one. The front clown shoe is going to get flicked right past their face, so they have to chase what is partly their swore enemy, the shoes.
So you're flinging a shoe past their face?
Yeah. Past
Which...
If you beam this person...
give me 46. Why not?
Yes. Not bad.
Another 2 successes. So you flick the shoe past the woman's face, and as you do that, the family actual dog comes racing past and runs off with the shoe, and she goes, "Rufus, come back here!" and goes chasing off after it, leaving the bouncy castle open.
We go bounce.
Go bounce.
Is anybody else joining?
There appears to be a dog pile of children.
Where's Guy got these?
They,
Safety first.
They look like they could be a nice climbing frame.
Oh yes. I will start climbing the children.
Bouncy castles have this little front lip at the start where you
Yeah.
climb onto. Bacchus is only going to go on that front bit and just bounce up and down on that one little bit itself. Not quite sure the footing, not brave enough to go inside the real thing, but just an edge one, just happily bouncing right on the edge.
Yeah. We'll happily go clamber all over the kids, and then we'll probably attempt to climb the sides of the bouncy castle in mountain goat style, but that may not go so well.
Oh god, roll me.
I'm fully expecting to fail that.
No,
I'm not expecting to survive.
Roll me a d6 to see if one of your pool noodle covered horns pierces.
Oh
no. High is good, low is bad.
Oh no.
I believe in the pool noodles.
Oh no! That is a 1. So you're quite happily bouncing around, climbing all over these kids, and then you try and scale the side of Mount Bouncy Castle, and one of your pool noodles slips and just pierces the balloon, and it starts inflating and making this sad kind of
Help! I'm
noise
stuck! I'm attached to a bouncy castle.
Ladies and gentlemen and others, it appears that we have a mishap in our current program. Perhaps I shall require some assistance. Bleating loudly.
Rama will try to go to kind of the deflating bouncy castle, and he'll try to go under it, but make it seem like it's like coming to life. It's moving.
Woof.
So you're
Ghost
trying
bouncy
to
castle.
No one
prop up
cares.
the bouncy castle.
Prop up the bouncy castle and bleeding demonically.
I don't even know how to kind of. What's the challenge rating for propping up a rapidly deflating bouncy castle? One wonders. Questions that I've never had to ask myself until today.
If this doesn't work, I've got a plan.
Seems pretty difficult.
The challenge rating for trying to keep up a goat punctured bouncy castle is a 10.
Oh. Okay.
But I will give you your full d6. However, I am rolling 6 because you're being very loud. You're lucky. I only rolled 1 success.
Okay, so I got 1.
You have 1 out of 10. The bouncy castle is shrinking further and further. The kids are screaming. Some of them are crying and saying how it's not fair, Daddy. It's not fair.
Okay, so while there's still enough air in it, and while it's deflating slowly, and to try and get with your friend Noodle and plus the little bouncing things that are there with them, Bacchus is going to go to the side of it, and with all his might, jump onto the side of the bouncy castle, knocking it down, try and knock all the air through it to make Noodle go flying off the bouncy castle. If the human spawn broodlings, children, that's the word. If the human children go flying as well, then that's fine. But we're bouncing it as hard as I can, using all my balance, mocking Viscous balance, and just to make sure Noodle's safe. I'm going to party hard, and I'm going to do the whole damn thing and knock everyone flying on this one.
You're party harding, so you get an extra 5 dice to this. As well as you are making a mockery of all of the physical barriers and using your fighting tendencies. So you get 11 d6 for this.
Oh my god.
Sweet Jesus. So Bacchus jumps and jumps and jumps and jumps. And manages to fling Noodle out of the bouncy castle. However, the The children are still stuck inside.
They can be stuck as it deflates, and we'll just hear the tears in the background as we get on with the rest of the day. It's fine.
Noodle is propelled out of the bouncy castle and lands somewhat ungracefully but safely in a nearby hedge.
So where's that
Ooh,
cake?
chewy.
It takes a few minutes for the adults to prize the rest of the children out of the bouncy castle.
Or we can do anything at this point. We've got perfect distraction. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go infiltrate the kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Ah, you wish to infiltrate the kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems like
Yes.
really keeping the goodie bags. That's a great idea. Let's go.
And along the way, kind of wanted to see if there's like any, it's a kids' party, so any like passed out adults, probably had a little too much to drink, and I don't want to deal with these kids. You take your
So
costume from them.
you're going in the patio door whilst people are distracted.
Indeed.
And you go through the door, and are met with the cat that you saw in the window earlier.
Oh no.
What? The cat is giving you that look as if to say, "What are you doing here?"
Step aside, son of Lucifer. We have cake to eat.
Son of Lucifer. That's rich coming from you.
We are all his children, are we not?
Listen, cousin. We're just here to eat cake.
Indeed.
Well, you're out of luck. It's still in the pantry.
Then lead on to the pantry and we'll share it together.
Indeed.
Mhm.
So you're trying to persuade the cat to take you to the pantry to nick the cake.
We could be friends or enemies. They get to decide.
That's right. We all come from the
you're-
same horns.
Your difficulty for this is a 6.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
What is our base roll on that? It's 2d6, I'd assume?
Base is always 2d6. You don't really have anything that you're using particularly.
I thought they were appealing to the inner Satanism of all cats, but
Yeah, fair. Okay. Oh, I'll give
I
you
would-
that. Roll me the 4.
Yeah, I'm also rolling occultism since we're kindred spirits of chaos.
Same.
Yeah, that's what I meant for the 4.
Yeah.
So that's your 46. One, 2, 3, 4.
want me-
Almost.
will I roll as well? Or
Are you trying to intimidate the cat? Are you, or bribe it, or
I'm still giving them the option of being friends. So I'll give you a 2 for me, really.
just be a 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
When faced with impassable odds, Jamie pulls through and rolls a double 4.
Perfection.
For a minute, it looks like the cat is not going to acquiesce to your requests. But eventually it sighs and it says, fine, come on then. And
Excellent.
jumps off of its 100-pound cat tree and leads the way into the kitchen.
We will prepare you an excellent spot in hell.
Bacchus is just looking out for wherever these bags are. He's had legends to these bags. Just constantly looking as well inside the house.
Cat, if there is milk, we can spill it for you.
That would be in the cold box, and it points to the fridge.
You could try and pry the fridge open. I am
Indeed.
lost. I've lost a pool noodle, so it's slightly feasible now. It's not really
So-
my forte, though.
No, ramen could help with that too. Like just this fridge is weak. We'll be able to
It's a
pull it.
physical barrier. It must be opened.
Yes.
Must be made mock of.
But you need something smashed?
That's right.
Opening a fridge is a relatively simple pastime of yours. You're quite used to breaking into things and breaking out of things. You managed to get out of your field, for example, with no particular effort. The farmer isn't particularly observant on a Sunday.
He's
So your
at church.
difficulty for this is only a 3.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say for Noodle, it's just gonna be a straight 2d6.
Okay.
1 success, and then yep, you got it. It's 4 for you. So with a little bit of improvisation, you managed to get the fridge door open. There's some scratches all over their fancy Smeg fridge. You're pretty sure that one of you's punched a hole in the seal, but you're not sure who. But you managed to get the glass bottle of milk out and all over the floor, and the cat trots in happily and as it's licking up the cream from the floor, points in the direction of a closed door towards the where and says, "That's where your cake is."
To the pantry.
Indeed.
Closed door, you say?
Closed door.
That seems like an opportunity to make a small flat.
So we're taking the blunt force trauma approach to door opening. I like your style.
Has it got a handle that is like one of those? It's not a. It's a flat.
Handle?
Oh yeah, the push down.
It'll be a turny doorknob. These are posh people. they can afford turny doorknobs.
Bacchus doesn't understand the concept of things like handles anyway. So, wait, there's a barrier. There should be a goat-shaped hole where that barrier once was. Straight cartoon style through it. Eventually destroying the cake on the other side as well. But, yeah.
It's still edible.
Smash.
So yeah, you manage to. You're trying to bust down the pantry door.
Mhm.
It's gonna be loud, but you're quite accustomed to just breaking and entering. So I'm gonna set the difficulty of this to a 3, and you're gonna give me your full 6.
There we go.
Beautifully done. So, with the same perfected technique that he used on the clown.
Oh, like we've never killed. None of else has ever killed a clown before. I mean,
And a faint trail of leftover hummus and sadness behind him. Clown trousers billowing in the wind. He leaves a goat-shaped hole in this door and charges into the pantry. Proper cartoon Acme style hole.
Well, I go after it because I want cake.
Cake.
And you find, yeah, there is cake in here. It's not the cake, though. The cat lied. Surprise, surprise. But there is indeed cake in here. And the mysterious goodie bags that Bacchus has been looking for so long.
right. The hornet doesn't have the clown's mane on it. I try and hook my around the bag around the horn, so it'll just stay there.
So you're just going to try and punch through this paper bag.
Yeah, I try to have like a handle on.
They're
On the horn.
put in they're put in neat little rows. Roll me a d6 to see how many of them you're gonna try and skewer in one go. You managed to skewer two paper goodie bags onto the horn that doesn't have the wig upon it.
Yep, this is great. This is the bit. Coming here was the best idea we've ever had.
Mhm.
And we got to commit clown murder. What a good day.
Yes.
And
for
magician
Thursday.
murder.
Are there any clues in this pantry as to where the cake is?
No, but the candles are in here. So you suspect that that the adult humans are hiding the cake so that the child whose birthday it is cannot find it. And being slightly wise to the ways of the humans, you suspect that the cake will be brought out at a specific time in the course of the afternoon.
Shall have to lie in wait.
For now, I shall consume this cake as a proper sacrifice.
Mm.
You help yourself to lemon drizzle. It's very tasty.
And a couple of
Excellent.
candles.
Candles, foil, bits of paper from the party bags. You name it, it's just been eaten.
Bacchus will just lick off icing. That's all he does. Just doesn't take the brush, just licks off icing. That's it.
So you've killed half their entertainment. You have destroyed their bouncy castle, laid waste to their buffet spread, and eaten the party bags. What else would you like to do at this party? It is yours for the taking.
Bacchus has achieved everything I wanted to do today.
Yeah,
So I'll do anything I can to make sure you get what you want. So who's first? Whose
Rama
dreams do
can-
we make real?
Ramo kind of wants to go hobnob with some of the rich folks. Probably a little bit harder to understand, but just kind of, kind of like not. So we just have like a drink. We need like a disguise, a way to hold like a drink, and just like maybe a hat to cover the head and just sitting on. They can be like, oh, it's Ned. He's here.
Rama, the human parties have somewhere they put all the coats. We could go get a coat disguise, and if it's a fancy coat disguise, then you can hobnob with the fancy people, even more fancy in their own coats.
Mm-hmm.
Coats are the mark of a proper person.
Yeah.
So you're heading to the front door to go and get some coats.
Front door or the ubiquitous bedroom where you put all the coats on the bed.
Does that mean I need to get rid of the last clown shoe?
I mean, your clown shoe's covered in milk now as well.
The cat is drinking from it.
Even more importantly, I'm leaving the trail that a clown caused this devastation. There are big clown footprints making it seem like the clown did this, and not a nice humble goat.
Milk, cake, hummus.
Yeah. Some of the clown's blood. It's fine.
A couple of white feathers, probably from the dove that was in the magician's box.
Actually, I was after the one that turned into a bunch of flowers.
I have images of Noodle chewing on the wand and then suddenly just spurting into a bunch of flowers. So
we need fancy
off to-
human disguises, coats, cloaks, monocles, that sort of thing.
So you're going upstairs.
If that's where the coats are.
Well, if you're after full disguises, then upstairs is where you need to go. If you're just after coats, then you can go to the front door and the cloakroom.
It's that fancy. They've got a whole cloak room full of cloaks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd say let us defame as many of these rich people as possible and get full outfits.
Mhm.
So, going upstairs to go and find some disguises. That will be a difficulty of 6.
Okay.
Well, climbing is my forte, and standing on top of stuff is my forte. So the stairs shouldn't prove too much difficulty for me.
No, the difficulty is finding the disguises and getting them up.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So,
Just like-
what color is my clown wig? Curiosity.
Bright orange.
Bright orange. Cool. That would be easier. To help with the disguise of rich people, because it seems like mad rich people seem to be very happy with people with really weird blonde hair. So I'm going to take the orange wig, take it to the where there's cleaning supplies, but where's a bathroom or somewhere else, and try and find bleach and turn this orange wig into a blonde wig. Because the person with the maddest and blondest hair apparently is the one who gets the most respect from rich people. That's part of the disguise.
Okay. Right.
So just find a
That's
bottle of
gonna
bleach,
be-
knock it over, and just start smashing up against it.
This is a separate challenge altogether because this isn't just like finding a disguise and shoving it on. This is like next level, like Comic-Con cosplay kind of like home crafts simulator. And it'll be a difficulty of 4 to peroxide your wig.
Right. Okay.
You are slightly making a mockery of physical barriers.
Yeah.
By thinking that peroxide works on a wig, but
I think we've got a few D6s floating around in the
do.
pool.
you've got
Indeed.
2 D6s in the pool, and there's also 2 spare party hards should you need them. But there is currently only 1. 3 D6s in the pool, but there is currently only 1 in the chaos pool. So you have 3 D6 in your pool.
I'll borrow one of those D6. So it puts me 5 D6 to make the roll. So I've got a chance. As a short slime, just smashing this into things.
How many are you pinching?
Just the one to boost me up to 5 D6.
Okie dokie. Off you go.
3.
Oh, 3 out of 5. You managed to kind of half color the wig so that it's mostly blonde, but there's like it looks like a really bad dye job with patches of ginger left.
Even
in
better.
it.
Even better. I look like a crazy backbencher. Perfect.
May I consult with the spirits of the Nether Realm in order to find the coats?
You can roll me 1d6. High is good, low is bad.
Okay. Oh my god.
Dice Maiden also knows how to tell a story. You have your spirit goats on speed dial, and oh my gosh.
I was not ready.
Just
How did you prepare for that? There is no way you could have known. How? Are you like Nostradamus? How?
He's good. He's Ghostradamus.
Nostradamus!
Please,
This
someone
was
clip
always
that.
going to
That was
happen.
incredible.
Inevitable. Had to happen.
I need someone to clip that. That was quite possibly the best thing that's happened all month.
Oh god.
You broke Asabat!
I have one. Right, okay.
Okay.
Right, let's get more disguises. Let's go.
I call
You-
upon
you
the
have-
spirits of the underworld.
You have
Oh,
the
no.
spirit goats on speed dial, and through the marvel that is Google, they direct you to the cloakroom and all the coats that lay within.
Powers of darkness, I seek cloaks. I call upon my greatest familiar, Terry.
You open this cupboard and you asked for coats and you got coats and they fall out of the cupboard and like land on you in a giant pile. You are now one with the coats, buried in them.
Would you care to liaison with high society now, Rama? The Dark Ones have provided.
Did the Dark Ones happen to mention where the adults are hiding while the kids are running around?
I didn't ask.
We shall have to hunt them down.
Yes. We shall.
So as we're grabbing coats and stuff, is there any hats as well, just to add to the disguise?
Yes.
What type of hat are we thinking here?
I mean, like, we're wanting to be the richest and fanciest people we can, right? And that's the appeal. So, we're looking for things like top hats, surely, or
Berets, fez, maybe.
oh, yeah, Noodle should definitely get a fez. That's just seems like a necessity at this point.
Noodle realizes that there was indeed a fez tucked into the magician's table earlier that he can nick. It seems that one of the visiting politicians did indeed bring their fanciest top hat with them.
How are you doing that?
It's like you knew I was going to suggest wearing a silly clown wig.
No, seriously, what dimension are you pulling this stuff from?
I was just there. It's fine. This will fall off. Perfect disguise.
So, Bacchus appears out of the cloakroom with his newly semi-dyed curly wig, a top hat perched upon his other horn, hiding the goodie bags that lie within.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, conceal it. They're not getting my treasure. That's fine.
One shoe and a pair of clown trousers. He's fit for a day in Parliament.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cabinet
Considering that
Minister of leveling up. Absolutely.
No, surely Noodle would be the minister for leveling up, given their ability to climb on stuff.
and destroy bounty children's hopes and dreams.
Yes.
Okay, this is getting a bit political.
Okay. Anyway,
cats.
Cats.
Is it possible, considering that Rama wants to go and hobnob with the rich and famous, and I've got a business to search for investment, that we might be able to follow the scent of money and general disdain to find the adults? Unless, of course, it's so posh there's a rich and famous child that's worthy of hobnobbing with.
Well,
adults.
You can certainly roll with a difficulty of 2 to find out where the smell of money and disdain comes from.
What will you let me have? How many d6 will you let me have for that one?
You can. It's securing your investment. I'll give you 4.
Okay.
It's working towards your goal of securing your investment. Oh, dear.
Nice.
Rama!
Very nice.
What?
Following your finely tuned goat nose that you have trained to sniff out proper money and possible investment opportunities, they lead you to the conservatory, the orangery, where some of the posh adults are enjoying a nice glass of prosecco because they're not going to spend the money on champagne.
Of course, it's the room where to keep all the conservatives. That makes sense.
It's Prosecco, not English sparkling wine. It's that level of.
You can see a bottle of Schlur on the side for those that don't want to drink the
Ew.
prosecco. These are the ones that earn enough money that they don't have to be the ones that deal with things like a deflating bouncy castle.
Yes. The can't be asked tier of society.
Quite. And yes, they're quite happily enjoying their glasses of bubbly and having a very nice summer afternoon. What do you want to do? Are you going to attempt to mingle, talk to them?
Yeah, just gonna walk up. There any like bottles on the ground or any glasses? Just kind of take those too. Acting like
I'm going to consume some spirits.
Are you consuming actual spirits or metaphorical spirits?
consume spirits and then summon spirits.
Porque no los dos.
So roll me. Ooh, goodness. No, that's not fair. That's better. A difficulty of 3 to sneak a glass off of the champagne cart.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming that's base.
Well,
I shall attempt to schmooze with people.
you're going to bleat loudly at them. There we go.
Garçon, I require a beverage. Shoot.
So if you wish to roll me 4d6, I will be rolling 2 to counter it.
Okay. I have required 2 successes.
I have also acquired 2 successes.
Rama will bleat loudly too, but trying to use the occult. Maybe these people are part of a secret society, and so do kind of like gestures. That might be that these folks might be. Oh, okay, they're familiar. We can trust them too.
Excellent.
In that case, yeah, roll me your 4. Very nice. So that's a 2. How many did I say? Was it 3 for a pass? You do still have 2 more dice in the pool if anyone wants to burn one of those.
I'll burn one of those.
Excellent.
Very nice. Perfectly done. And with a little bit of assistance on how to hold themselves in polite society, Visago manages to sneak himself a couple of glasses of champagne, glass and all, and is quite happily sipping away at that, sneezing occasionally as the bubbles go right up your nose.
Exquisite.
So you are hobnobbing, as it were. You've managed to get away with nicking their booze as well. Just
all it wants is to make their dreams come true at the moment. So, who looks like the richest and fanciest person in here?
Ooh. That would be the blonde lady
Oh no.
in the incredibly expensive yet somehow tacky looking dress.
Excellent.
You know that old thing where when a dress is made with as little fabric as possible, it becomes 3 times more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. Bacchus will just sort her up behind her and just start braying and nudging her towards them, like he owns the place and this is the person she has to go and meet. So just brr, 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 nudging her forward and forward and forward. Her hat slowly sliding as he does, but brr, and just nudging her like she's got no choice but to be in front of these two. And then as soon as they're in front of him, Bacchus will walk away.
Why, Boris? I didn't think you were joining this party.
Brr.
Okay, give me a difficulty of 4 to get the lady in front of
I'm going to try and claim
Rama.
it's the full thing because I'm making a mockery of class barriers at the same point in time.
You are. Well, I'll allow it. That's 2.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually rolled to counter that yet. It's still 2.
Well, I've got her nudged a good part of the way over to them.
Can
That's the
can
important thing.
can I help Bacchus by sort of helping to herd her in that direction?
Yeah, you can certainly reverse herd the human.
I'm not entirely convinced my fake money is going to move this lady. I don't think she'll bend down to even attempt to pick up any money that's put down in front of her. Not unless I'm rolling around with 100 bills. So what? How many D6 are you gonna give me?
I'm gonna give you 2.
Yeah.
You're not really built for hobnobbing in polite society, I'm afraid.
No.
Bacchus isn't either, but he makes it work.
His complete disregard for social boundaries.
I'm more the jump up on things kind of goat. Oh.
Oh no.
Perhaps the connections with the strange and arcane would come into play here, as we are liaisoning with potential Masons and the Illuminati thereof. These are rich.
Go on.
Child of Atom, I request that you seek an audience with my fellow benefactor.
However, that will do it. She's slightly confused as to why one of her friends has started bleating at her, but she gets the hint that she's needed to go talk to this particular individual. And she saunters over to you, my good sir. What would you wish to do?
Yeah, he'll just kind of nod and like, oh yes, lovely weather at this party we're having today, aren't we? Bah, bah, bah. He'll like look outside. He'll like look outside of the party. He'll like look outside the party. And then with his hoof, he's gonna like kind of draw like a circle, like almost like a pentagram.
So, yeah, you You hope not. She's incredibly confused. To be honest, she thinks you've just had a little bit too much to drink, or perhaps she's been out in the sun too much. She just does the polite thing of just nodding and going, yes, of course, yeah, you're perfectly. It seems that somehow you've managed to pull it off. However, you notice that that someone in the room is looking at you all a little bit suspiciously. It seems that someone is on to you.
Oh boy.
Or possibly he's just jealous that you're better at socializing, but he does seem to suspect you're not what you're pretending you are.
What does this person look like?
Tall, skinny beanpole, also in a top hat, looks like he belongs at Cambridge. Pair of wire spectacles. Wouldn't look out of place in a Victorian novel.
Okay, I'll go and see Jacob Rees-Mogg. Just sort of straight up to him. I stopped lapping at the brandy I knocked over earlier, and just start trotting over, and just get no distance, straight up to him. I'd climb up into his face if I get possible, and just go brr, 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 brr. And the goats, when the goats will hear, I will say it in deep and emotionally. What you'll probably hear me say is like, "Hi, we are just party guests. We're just here to mingle and have fun. At least we can be. Or if you want, if you think we're goats, I can be the angry, braying goat that knocks everything down my path. What do you want me to be? What do you want me to be?"
You what, mate?
Oh my! That'll be a difficulty of 4 to intimidate Jacob into leaving you alone for the rest of the party.
Am I rolling for that just before? Or?
You are making a mockery of him.
Yes.
And you could possibly be picking a fight. So
I'm
yeah,
definitely picking a fight. If it doesn't back off, it's definitely a fight.
I'm gonna roll my 3.
All right.
Oh, I rolled 2. So you are at 3 successes out of 4. You have 1 more dice left in the pool.
Can I assist?
You can.
I roll my neck in that horrible, contortionist gift, and as my eyes roll in the back of my head, yes, we can be. I can't do it because I have a human neck. Quite troublesome for you.
Go on then, give me the 4. That'll do it. He seems mildly intimidated by Bacchus, but more horrendously horrified by the goat. Just gently swirling his neck like some sort of turkey Twizzler. In your direction. And he just kind of tips his hat and goes, "Gentlemen, good day."
As he's leaving, I'll try and quickly snag his wallet.
That'll be a 2.
Press me doing brah, brah, nudging him down like you should go that way and snack it. So he just thinks I'm pushing him, but what I'm actually doing is swiping this thing away.
Yeah, that'll be a 2. Whilst you mock physical barriers to get the get it out of his pocket.
So that'd be a 46.
The gift is back.
Oh.
It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
Yay!
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah,
Right.
you snag his wallet out of that,
I immediately give it to Noodle.
Noodle, you now have actual human money and not your Monopoly money.
I put it under the fez and hope it stays there because goat physics.
Goat physics, surely. You have received an investment for your goat yoga.
Yay!
So, does someone else still have a goal to go?
I seek
Yes,
the
the
main
cake.
event. Yes.
Yes, when does the cake come out?
Ah,
Hmm.
Wait, we
The
could
cake-
go back out with the kids. There's
You could
trampolines out there.
go. You could go back out with the kids.
Mhm.
They still have the swim. You still have the swimming pool. As you go back outside, it looks like someone's even managed to fix the buffet table, or at least they've replaced the tablecloth and replaced. And there's now a dent in the hummus bowl where they've removed the goat-shaped footprint and just left a dent in there instead.
those are clown prints.
Well, you had one hoof and one shoe.
Oh man, this looks like a
Um,
crime scene.
All good parties still.
there's a bunch of kids sat in front of where you set the magician stand up that seem to be looking very disappointed that nothing's happening with it anymore. They were promised a magic show.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are
Yeah, stream has lost sound, so we'll just wait for further disruptions.
Oh,
It's back.
Okay.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
I call upon
So-
the dark powers to perform an excellent magic show.
You call upon the dark powers.
I scream into the void and attempt to make something go invisible.
Okay, give me your 6.
Wow, 5 successes.
Nice. With what was previously put on the cards between the three of you with Bacchus headbutting the box and Noodles wonderful show posing on the top with their little fairs and your generally spooky, terrifying nature. You give them a show that these kids are never gonna forget. So, matter of fact, they're probably gonna be having nightmares for a few years to come.
Oh, we have insured finance for a therapist.
Oh no. Oh man.
Even the Disney princesses are just kind of looking at you with newfound horror and admiration. They've realized that they need to step their game up for future hires.
Be the inspiration you wish to seek in this world.
Whilst you were doing your magic show in the paddling pool, it looks like someone has managed to finally inflate the rubber the pool floats to go in it. There's a donut in there. There's some more pool noodles. There's like a lilo raft, and then one in like the shape of a swan, because why not?
Excellent.
Yeah. Rama will go over there and get into the one that's shaped like a swan.
Roll me a difficulty of 3 to get into the swan lilo in the water. You're making a mockery of physical things, so I'll give you 4.
Okay.
Or you can choose to party hard for the 4 dice I have in my pool.
Yeah, I'll party hard.
You'll party hard. So please roll me in that case. I said 4 for you, so that's 8d6 altogether.
Okay.
As
How do
you
you roll
this,
Oh, sorry.
roll the other 4 then.
Okay. Okay, so 3.
I said 3, didn't I? No? Yes, maybe?
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds really 3.
And so with a tremendous bleat and a flurry of confetti that somehow managed to get attached to you after the magic show, you roll into a ball and dive bomb into the swan lilo. God's sake, people, stop giving them more party hards.
Barely used any.
They've not even burned through their party hards yet.
Feed us more. Feed us more.
Yes, please.
And you dive bomb into the swan lilo, sending a wave of going across the pool. You are now a very fancy goat in a swan lilo.
I have one dream for this little pool, and that involves finding our friend Jacob again. And I would like to have Jacob go face first into that pool, and I will nudge him across the entire garden and then send him flying into it if I have to.
I appreciate your constant choosing of violence.
So, this is going to be a difficulty of 5. And I'm going to add 1 into my pool for the next time I roll.
After fighting them, we'll just be nudging up to him and just like brah, 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 nudging them as it goes, going brah, brah, brah. And someone deep inside he's conscious what he's actually hearing. It's like, yes, remember that time we're in a Billington club and all these awful things were happening. It's time to pay for all of that, and then we'll try and nudge him.
Yeah, so difficulty of 5 and roll your 6.
How much big is your chaos pool at the moment?
It's just been reset, so there's only 1 in it now.
Ah well, I'll just roll my full 6, and we'll see how I go.
Oh my god! It's literally 5 successes out of 6 rolls. Bacchus determinedly seeks out Jacob with a sad splosh.
Mhm.
He lands in the pool. his top hat just bobbing along in the water past the Swan Lilo.
I would like.
I steal his top hat in place of the other one. Upgrade.
I would like to I would like to climb on top of Jacob.
Excellent.
Float.
That'll be a difficulty of 6 to stand on the skinny human floating in the pool.
I'll assist by intimidating him to stay still and not move. Just
I'll
screaming the entire
I'll
time.
assist you.
There are
I'll
now
assist
2
you.
dice.
Oh.
There are 2 dice in the chaos pool.
I'll assist-
You Midnight can roll the full d6. Yep, I heard Rama saying that they'll assist and Bacchus will assist, and
Yeah,
everyone just see
doing
rules.
a cult for doing a cult for light as a board, stiff as a feather on Jacob.
Love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My good. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm just gonna allow this because I just want to. So he's kind of like treading water in the pool, and all of a sudden, a goat just like steps on his head and just pushes him under the water.
Yeah. Feel the endorphins. Yes, feel the endorphins. I would teach you how to relax.
And
Relax in a healthy way. Can I tell you about the health benefits of kale?
That's it. Noodle, waterboard him. Noodle.
And Noodle is just like stood on the top of his head on one hoof, doing that fancy tree pose that all of the fancy yoga instructors make look so easy, which is actually really difficult. And there's just this stream of bubbles just coming out under the water.
Now that we've encountered like our 4th casualty.
You're not counting with the kids.
Again, none of the hired help seem to be offering any assistance to this whatsoever. They're all just stood there going, pretty sure you're not human? Pretty sure I don't care.
I'm not being paid enough to care. It's good.
It's been like 4 murders.
It's fine. At some point, we'll give the hired help a free health and wellness session where they can learn some yoga, and they don't have to haul pots and pans and cakes around.
Oh my god. So birthday cake.
Yeah, as they someone alerts the higher ups that there's been an incident in the swimming pool. Roll
I'll leave the other clown Shawnee next to it because clearly a clown committed this other murder as well. The trot away.
Roll a difficulty of 3 to blend in with the crowd and not get caught.
Is
All right.
everybody or?
Yeah, as a group action, actually, as a group action, roll a difficulty of 6.
Okay.
I got 2. I suppose.
1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4,
5.
5.
6.
Did I miss one?
Yeah, I've got 6.
Ah.
2, 2, 1, and 1. Yeah. 6.
Well, unfortunately, you're down to 5. Well, I rolled a 5.
Take one from the
Oh,
pool.
no.
Take one from the pool. Or
Yeah.
use the pool.
What are you gonna do?
Take one from the pool. Who wants to take it?
No, the one you go.
Oh, I'm not rolling well.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
Thank you for killing it with the pun.
Your hope was shot dead in the water. However, you have managed to procure some allies in this field.
How?
A clouder of cats, by any chance?
Yes, the cat. From the kitchen, there's the sound of glass breaking, and for just long enough, the humans are distracted as they go to see what their dearest beloved fur children have broken this time, which gives you enough time to sneak back into the crowd of Disney princesses and kids. It's a couple of minutes more whilst they sort that out, and then the age-old cry of "Happy birthday to you" in several different key tones, timings.
Oh, are we going to sing, or are we going to take him out at the knees and take the cake?
I don't sing. Only the lamentations of the universe.
We get Rama usually called sense any presence of the spirits in the grounds to also have them chant and sing along. Also, is a way to terrify the children and cause them chaos.
That'll be a difficulty of 4 to convincingly sing "Happy Birthday."
Sentences you never think you'd say as a DM.
I can throw a couple of d6 into that, but I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with that.
Bacchus is absolutely bleating along the entire time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chaos.
Noodle doesn't sing.
I think we did it though. Albeit with ghost voices.
Mm-hmm.
We have a ghostly chorus.
So much therapy for these kids, isn't it?
Much like the many clock towers of Ankh-Morpork, "Happy Birthday" is traditionally sung at different timings, different keys, and there's always one person that's singing loudly and slowly along at the end, and that one loud and slow is our dear satanic goat just singing along. Everyone just kind of just stands there, looks at you for a second, and goes. And brought out in this magnificent 3-tier, in all of its glory, covered in what candles they had left in the pantry, is the cake, the pièce de résistance. It takes 2 adults to hold it. What are you gonna do?
How many dice are in the chaos pool?
4.
Right. Pasako, do you want to do this subtle? Do you want me to just knock them to the ground and you can make a break for it? What do you want?
I think it's time to knock them down and acquire our bounty.
There are 2.
But one isn't strong enough to do it by themselves. I take the knees out of one. And both
And I
shall
can
fall.
climb.
Yes.
Perhaps I can proc my party hard.
You
Yeah,
can
You
indeed.
have to do it.
This will be a difficulty of 10.
I am going to invoke the voices from beyond and try to speak in tongues, as well as screaming as loud as I possibly can.
Are you partying hard, little Billy Goat Gruff?
Oh, I'm partying so hard right now.
In that case, you may have in your pool, you may have your 2d6 as your base. You may have your 2d6 for bleating loudly. Your 2d6 because this is your cake and you want it.
Excellent.
And you may have the 4d6 in my chaos pool.
So that's 10 d6, right?
10d6.
Oh my goodness. That wasn't
Oh,
bad.
not bad.
No.
5. 5 out of 10.
Bacchus, do you want to double team them to help
Yeah.
out?
Absolutely back of the knees.
And Rama will also
never
try to
walk the
coerce
same
the
way again.
spirits to help.
Yeah. And Noodle's gonna leap up, climb whichever one is easiest to climb at the time. Which may be none of them in theory, but we'll see.
Okay.
How many d6 do I get out of that?
You were climbing
Yeah.
and standing on top of stuff, so give me the 6.
There's another 3 to roll in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with all of the help from all of your fellow goats,
Pass
Now-
is hard.
and the hardiest of parties, you don't quite know where this confetti keeps coming from, but every time one of you parties hard, but it does. You Bacchus knocks one of them to the ground. Noodle climbs up their back, jumps over it. The spirits accost the person on the other side, and you're standing there going, "Praise be to the cake," as it falls towards you.
excellent.
Your mouth open wide as it rains cake down upon you.
Oh,
Tastes like
perfect.
it,
However, at this point, it's a little bit obvious that you are goats.
Yeah.
The jig is a little bit up. Someone might have called the cops because they found the clown and the suspicious murder of a politician. They didn't seem to really care about. They were more worried about the clown. It is time to book it out of here.
Oh god. All right. This is a difficulty. This is a pretty high difficulty, I think.
This is a difficulty 10.
Oh no.
Mm.
All right. I'm going to scream and call upon the dark forces to call a spectral field down upon the earth in this location. Oh god, that was terrible.
Is there someone immediately blocking our path? There's like a clear way out, and there's one person who thinks they can be a gate type thing.
They
They think they're a wall, but they're actually a gate.
They are standing in front of the gate that you came into.
What kind of gate is it? Is it?
It's a
How
wooden
high is
gate.
the fence? How high? Okay.
And the fence is more like one of those bush fences.
Oh no.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm smacking him into the gate as hard as I can to try and knock the gate open at the same point in time. And you've got a chaos pool again, don't you?
I do have a chaos pool of 2.
Right. So being violent, trying to mock the physical barrier of the gate and this human being, I'll take one of the lovely Donator's party hearts and I'll drain your chaos pool so you can't use it against me, more importantly.
Okay, in that case, roll your rate. Lovely. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 6 of 10.
All right. Yeah. Rama's gonna charge the person as well, calling upon the dark forces and the spirits of the land to basically bring the surrounding bushes and grass to life in order to intimidate and kind of wrestle this guy to the ground. So figure a call and then kind of mocking the physical barrier, thinking that this is gonna work.
Okay, I'll allow it. Off you go.
So 3.
So that's another 3. So we are up to
7 out of 10, I think.
7 out of 10. Go on, Noodle.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, no, we're at 9.
Where are you getting 9 from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
You can do it, Noodle.
Go on,
I think I
Noodle.
was just gonna try and climb the gate and try and stand on top of it. The hedge is not so useful. The hedge is a little bit nebulous. So
you're gonna try and climb up this mountain of goats and human over the gate.
over the gate.
The gate's at a mere 75-degree angle. I'll go
Yeah,
climb
yeah.
that, no problem.
It's easy, no problem at all. And we'll be able to open the gate on the other side if all goes well. 66.
Yes.
Woo!
Nice.
Woo! And with all the daintiness of one who practices yoga on a daily basis, Noodle trots over the lot of you and opens the gate from the other side with the look of, see, that wasn't so hard now, was it? And you were through the gate. However, there's a bunch of police cars just turned up in the road.
Hmm.
I don't know how he drives, so
Yeah.
steal one.
Same. You can steal one.
Go on, do it. Steal the car.
All right, I can do the pedals if someone else licks. Someone to scout, someone to pedal, someone to wheels. So
I mean, I guess I'm reasonably dexterous, being a climbing goat. I could probably steer.
I'm probably pedals.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be standing on top of stuff because I'd be standing on top of Bacchus.
Yeah. All you do is hit pedals, right? All you do is just hit them and they go in the right direction. That's
This
how
one, that one, no.
Yeah.
I need automatic.
So are the police running towards us or running towards the dead politician?
Real questions.
They're kind of like, they were originally going to the front of the house, and now like some of them have just turned to look at you as if as you all kind of like waterfall through the gate, and this trampled, unconscious cake form of a minister's wife just of on the floor. And they're taking in the sight of this bunch of goats, one wearing a wig and a top hat, one wearing a singular pool noodle and a fez, another who seems to be covered in cloaks
And cake.
and
Cloaks
cake.
and cake.
And the other one who is dressed up as a very fancy individual, sporting a champagne glass off of one of his horns.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
it was 2 cars and one's now empty, is what I'm hearing.
one's now empty. Yeah, it'll be a difficulty of 9 to get in the car
Oh no.
and drive it away.
I get in the car then and I'll just jump straight in through the windshield. It seems that's the fastest.
That is a mockery of physical barriers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that, and it's definitely fighting the car.
Just run, leap.
Shatter the glass.
I'll get to.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's you. The glass shatters.
Okay. I'll go after Bacchus attempting to climb in and on top of his goatiness.
I guess I'll run distraction by
Another
looking
2?
very creepy. And
So you're running distraction by bleating loudly. Roll me 4.
I am screaming and also rolling my head in that weird contortionist fashion.
Yeah.
You're employing the full turkey Twizzler again. Okay.
Yes.
Give me 6.
I know what
Excellent.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
How many's in the chaos pool at the moment?
Just the one, because you keep resetting it, and I'm trying to refill it as quickly as possible so you can make more use of it.
Okay.
Hence, like, let's get in the car, let's drive the car.
And Rama will try to get in the car as well, breaking through one of the windows.
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
Oh no, James,
Oh
the
no!
party goat is broken.
That's fine.
Oh,
Okay. How many's in our pool for usage left?
you have none in your pool for usage thereof. You are out of extra dice.
How many did we get up to?
Unless we get a generous donation in the next few minutes.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I reading that we've got 8 so far? And we needed to get to 9?
Indeed.
Yes.
It's a bit of a risk, but I could attempt to use my party hard. It would only take us 1 though. Yeah? Just
Might
use
as well.
it? Right, I'll whack the siren on.
Bring on the noise, says
Yay.
Noodle.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! It is now a party car. You have made it into the car. You have done this so loudly. We're gonna add some dice back into the pool because
Repressed
there's
childhood trauma.
no way that this wouldn't constitute loud things and noises. You're in the pool, in the car. You've got to drive away now.
Oh no. Oh my god.
The
Well,
difficulty for getting in the car is a 7. Driving the car is a 7.
I don't know how
Okay.
screaming and twisting my neck is going to help.
Bacchus is just going to be hitting the pedals as best he can. That's not going to make sense. Just physically moving these pedals down with the force.
Making a mockery of the physical pedals.
Rama is going to channel, the spirits of probably the deceit, probably the criminals and the arrestees who've been in this car and who've likely stolen police cars before, and to see, okay, how do we operate this?
I'm going to channel.
You've been given 10 dice for your pool.
I will channel the ghost of the magician eaten by the eldritch roach bush.
Okay, 11 dice. You now have 11 dice in your pool.
Okay.
To
I can
car.
stand. I'm already standing on something, so I'm already climbing.
3.
So just gonna climb to maneuver the car as much as I'm just gonna stand on the steering wheel. This is it. I'm just gonna get and climb on the steering wheel and start moving it. Can I have 66 for that?
Yes, go on then.
How many? I don't know how many's in our pool now. Oh,
11. 11 is in your pool.
11? Let's just burn like half of it right now.
11.
Mm-hmm.
You do not need to. As Noodle dances upon the steering wheel, where just when you thought that like the combination of
cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow.
the combination Bacchus going from clutch to accelerator to brake to like playing it like an organ, screaming and yelling and all sorts of loud noises going on.
One pedal makes more noise, so that's the one he's mostly pushing.
And we're now in a car. You've now figured out how to drive the car. We're going to take a quick segue into the rules of Crash Pandas in order to get this car to go anywhere. So, on the count of 3, I will be asking you whether you accelerate, brake, go left, right, or straight on.
Oh god.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Zoom.
There.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Accelerate, yeah.
Accelerate.
Accelerate.
Left.
Left.
Accelerate.
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 So, Bacchus pushes with all of his might onto the accelerator pedal, and just as the steering wheel slips slightly to the left, you go full pelt with a turn through the hedge from whence you just came.
It's fine. The siren's still going. They'll get out the way.
Zooming into the garden.
Last chance for cake.
To the incredible surprise of all the people in there. Again.
Noodle, run over the pill. Run over the pill, Noodle. Let's make sure we finish the job. Run over the pill.
Don't forget the canapes. They're from Marks and Spencer's.
Do you want to use the car to do any havoc while you're in there?
Yes.
Wasn't there some talk about a punch bowl or a fruit bowl or a
Oh yeah, there's always a punch bowl.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Well,
I think a noodle.
Well, considering that my first instinct was to attempt to use the trampoline is probably not going to work while I'm in a car. Maybe going for the punch bowl is a better option. You know, drinks for the road.
So you're gonna attempt to swipe the punch bowl on the way past.
Yeah, it's fine. I've got a horn free.
That'll be a difficulty
Ow.
of 6. To
Um,
grab the punch bowl. There is 4 dice in the chaos pool.
Okay. I guess I'm climbing out the window to do this, so I can climb.
You may party hard if you wish. You have 2.
I've used my party
remaining?
hard.
No, you have 2 communal party hards. Remaining.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shall we use
Mhm.
communal party hard to try
Might
and
as
snag
well.
a punch bowl?
Yeah.
I used one earlier, so you may as well.
All right. Let's.
So
Oh,
you
okay.
you at this point may roll me 10d6.
6. Nice maiden, be kind. Be kind to me.
oh my
No.
goodness.
No. No.
That is
Wow.
only 3.
Oh my god.
Do I fall out of the car?
You land in the punch bowl.
Oh no.
Someone else is
Record
steering.
this.
I'm gonna try to use telekinesis to pull both Noodle and the punch bowl into the squad car that we've apprehended,
Yes, it's full of spirits.
and using my incantation of "yeah" to try to make it work.
Would your occult friend like to assist on this ritual endeavor?
Yes, Rama will do this too, but he'll go yarp.
Go on, Speedy Boy, you can do it.
This will be a difficulty of 6. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, roll 4 or 6. Just want to make sure.
Roll 6. Go on.
Okay.
Go on. There we go.
Woo!
And as if by magic, the punch bowl containing noodle and slices of oranges and pims and lemonade and other such strawberry and fruity delights it levitates off the table and into the wildly donut spinning car.
Surf's up, baby.
Would you like to mess with the party anymore?
I
Or
think
make
we've already
it-
emotionally damaged everyone for the rest of their lives.
Well,
Have we all completed our main objective?
Seems
Yeah.
so. Oh man.
I now it's just getting away with it. Is this the next task?
Someone
didn't
appears
find
to be
out if
trying
anything-
to call me.
Uh,
I'm trying to work. You know when you're trying to work out where the ringing noise is coming from, and you can't work it out.
It's from the back wheel when the person's spinning around in it at this point.
No,
The,
someone's
never-
trying to call me, and I don't know where they're trying to call me from. Oh, it's Facebook. Fuck off. It's like, so many tabs, so many windows. Is it Discord? No. Is it WhatsApp? No.
oh
find out what was secretly going on at the party?
Oh, I didn't even roll. What was going on at the party?
Nothing now.
No. Us.
Oh dear. Let's go with its tense mafia peace negotiation. Because that tracks. So
Also, a lot of assassinations. There are a lot of assassinations at that party.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
speaking of the mafia, there now appears to be some guys with suits that have just like turned up out of nowhere.
Do they have Tommy guns full of marshmallow?
They do.
And plates of spaghetti.
They
Oh my god.
they have the cannelloni gun and the marshmallow thrower.
Foot on. Just I hit the loud noise pedal as hard as I can, try and make us go as fast as possible to get us out of here or around them or through them or however it has to happen. Just
Could we attempt to dominate them and have them bring over the accoutrements?
Well, it sounds like Bacchus is just trying to go straight through them like Skittles in a bowling alley to me. To play Skittles with the Mafia, that'll be a difficulty of 5, please.
Oh my god.
Is that my 4 or my full 6?
You can have your full 6.
Oh, boy.
At this point, you're just doing the most goatiest goat things around at this point.
And
Oh my
I'll
God.
borrow 2 dice from the pool. I think it's well.
Yep,
so
go
plus
right
it.
ahead. 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Nice.
Oh, you did it? Excellent.
He did it. He bowls them straight over and with cries of "Mamma mia!" They all kind of dive out of the way, except for one poor guy that just gets turned into lawn pizza.
Oh.
We died how we lived.
Would anybody like some punch?
Already in it.
So, do you want to grab anything else for the road, or mess with anything else some more?
If there is a person still trying to bring hors d'oeuvres or something like that, I want to stare deep into their soul and twist the binds of visceral primal terror in order to beckon them over so I can have whatever they're carrying.
So you're going to attempt to telepathically control the wait staff to bring you snacks.
It's not an abuse of power.
That's a difficulty of 4 for your abuse of power, please.
And then at the same time, I'll be like, yeah. Oh, crap.
1, 2, 3. You can burn some dice from the pool. You still have 9 left.
Is it okay for me to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
How many are you burning?
How about 3? Because I don't know what crazy shenanigans are going to be happening with the police. Is that? I believe that's enough. You said 5.
That is just enough.
Excellent.
With a glazed look in their eyes, they bring you the plate of profiteroles that they were carefully carrying across the lawn.
Place it in the back seat.
Oh. Can we stack a small trampoline at the same time?
They do have a trampoline and balloons as well. There's balloons.
I write the trampoline.
You on the trampoline. So you're going down near the ex bounce house to the trampoline. How are you planning on getting this trampoline in the car?
Is this car solid top or outlet convert? That's a police car, isn't it? That's solid.
Yeah.
Forget that question.
Has it got a roof rack?
I mean, it doesn't have a windshield anymore.
Doesn't have much of
Get
it.
it through there.
For the distraction, Rama wants to use similar domination, to the guy of the hors d'oeuvres, and have him go over and like punch one of the mafia guys and possibly fight as a distraction.
So you're creating mafia infighting.
Yes.
A surprisingly difficult task at difficulty 5.
I'll try to add to the distraction of the grabbing the mic and the car, hitting it, and just braying into it as loud as I can, just to pull someone focus to me.
Oh, feedback.
Emanating from the car as the siren's still going.
So a difficulty of 5 to create enough of a distraction for you to go and scoop up the trampoline.
Oh, that's just 2 dice from me, so I'll rely on everyone else for this one.
One that's big enough for Noodle to jump on, but not so big it can't fit in the car.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Oh my god.
Need one more.
All right. I'll
Still got
burn
6
2.
dice left.
I'll burn 2 from the 6 dice. If that's okay.
No worries.
Noodle's not rolled yet.
This is the distraction. I'm doing
This is
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
yeah, okay.
distraction,
This is
not
way
actually getting the
Yeah.
trampoline into the car.
Okay.
Hey.
Yay!
So, with the combination of loud noises, more loud noises, and one of the mafia members just getting up and punching one of their friends, starting what could normally only be described as a bar and brawl on the lawn.
It's fine. There's still police around somewhere.
There's a window of opportunity for Noodle to grab their trampoline.
Okay.
You have got a boot.
Yeah, I was just going to go put it in the boot. Yeah, it's probably big enough.
To get your trampoline into the boot,
Boot.
that is a difficulty of 4.
Okay, I plan to go and grab the trampoline and drag it over, and then jump on the boot of the car for it to open. Because that's the thing that happens. You can just go, and it
And
just
of
pops
course.
open.
Absent-mindedly, back is just biting random things, manages to bite on the boot release lever from the inside.
Just a menace.
See, it racks! Although I haven't rolled yet. 66.
Yes.
I'm climbing on something. Anything? Climbing on anything? Heck, I could use the trampoline to.
Oh my
Oh, no.
goodness!
Oh no.
That's 0
Oh,
successes.
Wow.
Well,
You could always party hard for a reroll. There is one more left in the pool.
Go for it.
go for it.
You sure? I feel like I've done quite a lot of
Go
those
for
now
it.
in a
Yeah.
very short period of time.
We have quite a surplus right now.
Yeah.
I'm not the Jacob Rees-Mogg. I'm good. Wish film's done.
He'll be having a lie down on a suitably large green sofa by now. So roll that again, Asabat. How many-
So you get to roll that, and you get to roll an extra 5 d6.
Wow.
So
11
I'm
D6.
rolling.
Everything you guys are doing, I'm just adding dice to the chaos pool, but not
That's fair.
actually rolling it myself because I keep forgetting.
So I'm rolling 11d6.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh. I can't possibly fail on 11d6. Surely,
Mm.
no,
Don't say
no,
that.
no, it's no way.
Just.
This
You
is
made
fine. We'll
it
get this out before
A
Wednesday.
difficulty of 4, and you got 5 out
Okay,
of
good.
D6. So with taking a moment to have a good bounce on the trampolines to make sure you get just the right one. So much so your remaining pool noodle flies off into the distance.
Love it.
And you bounce your way over to the boot of the car, and you bounce it into the boot, bounce on the boot, and shut the lid. you've acquired yourself a punch bowl, some profiteroles, and a trampoline,
Road trip fuel. Road trip fuel.
plus 2 party bags, some additional cake that Visago is wearing.
Do I still have my fez and the wallet?
A fez, a wallet, a badly dyed wig, a singular clown shoe, a pair of clown trousers.
So many cloaks.
top hat.
Cloaks,
Is there
2
anything
top
else?
hats.
2 top hats. Is there anything else you would like to accomplish?
Aside from burning the house down, I think we've done everything we possibly could do to ruin these
You
people's
can burn
lives.
the house down if you want.
There's probably still some lit candles somewhere after the cake.
I mean, if you're serious about it,
If you want to burn the house down, go right ahead.
Visago's eyes like roll in the back of their skull, and like you see like a small luminescence happen as I try to summon pyrokinesis to cause a small electrical fire in the house.
That'll be a difficulty of 9 to burn the house down. For some reason, burning a house down is easier than driving a car. When you're
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any more dice in the pool?
You still have 4 dice left, and I think you had 1, 2, 3 party hearts. I think you've now burned through all of your party hearts, but you have 4 dice left in the pool.
Okay.
Unless some lovely, kind viewers want to give them 1 more party heart to make this spectacular, dramatic finish.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, donate for arson.
And it's
For arson!
It's fine, they've got
just-
insurance, and there's no
and the
cats in the house
destruction.
anymore.
Yeah, these are rich people.
Oh, this
rich
is their
mafia
summer
people.
home. This
Oh
is
my
their second
God.
home.
Yeah, it's pushing up property prices so that none of the locals can buy their houses.
As part of my invocation, can I go? Ah!
You certainly can.
Excellent. If it's okay with everyone, I will burn. How many dice am I allowed
There's
to burn
4
for this?
4 in there. You
Right.
can burn
Yeah.
all 4 of them as your dramatic finale.
All right. Is it okay with everyone if I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
If we
it.
have
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
goodness.
who wants to help with the ritual?
Yeah, Rama will help with the ritual. So.
I might have a way to help, but
Right. Everyone jump out the car.
4, 5,
And I'll
6,
We'll
7,
raise
8,
it in the
9.
car at the house. I'll jump out the last minute. I'll let it go flying in, and that can cause the destruction of the house. I would do that.
taking out the punch bowl, the trampoline, and
Mhm.
the crystals first.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll allow it. Go for it.
it's fine. This trampoline is very portable, and there's another car somewhere. We can just get the other one.
Mhm.
These police officers are being so confused. I'd quit the force. How would you write this as a report?
I that's too much paperwork. I'm
Okay,
going to the
look,
bar, I'm going to work there. That's it. Done.
with a loud screech, the auger in the kitchen gives a rumble, and there's a small explosion. At the same time, Bacchus, in true dramatic goat fashion, drives the car full pelt over the broken buffet table, which acts as a conveniently placed slip ramp to get that full air as he dives out of the side door, landing on the Lilo in the pool.
can I climb up the side of the house and open a window so the cats can get out?
Oh, the cats are long gone.
Yay!
Mm.
As this police car soars into the glass roof of the conservatory.
They know what's up when their brethren of Satan turn up.
The bleats of hazard.
You think you've had an absolutely fantastic day, but now you need to get your loot, your hard-won loot, to safety. I require from you all one final push of a difficulty of 8 as a group to get your profiteroles, your trampoline, your punch bowl, and everything you wish to take with you out of this garden.
Oh my god.
Back to your field.
Shall we
oh,
shall we take the mafia car?
Clown car. The clown car. You can fit loads of things in a clown car.
Oh
Hey,
yes, and
real.
no one will suspect the clown.
Yeah. I've not tried to blame him for Fremantle's, but they've already got his body.
So the
actually.
clown, the thing you think is an actual clown car turns out to be one of those Playmobil orange and yellow, like kids' cars.
Oh my
that you
god.
all kind of pile in. You
Perfect.
strap the trampoline to the roof, put in the punch bowl and the profiteroles.
Oh my god.
It's fine. I can ride on the roof.
Because the harder you hit those pedals, they actually do go faster. So
So a difficulty of 8 to get your pedal car out the other garden gate into the safety of the fields behind them.
All right.
Meh.
Well, I'm climbing on the car, so
just violently hitting the pedals to make them spin faster.
I've lost the ability to type. This is just
channel more dark powers to create a distraction in the yard behind us and
I'm gonna make
intensify the destruction.
I'm gonna make a temporal bag of holding for all my stuff.
Oh no.
Fantastic. Oh, which rolls are the new ones?
I rolled first on that lot, so I think that's it.
5, 6,
1, 2,
7,
3, 4,
8,
5,
9. Yep. You know what? Yeah, you and your little bright yellow and red little pedal car, powered by occult magic and a big angry goat, with little tiny Noodle standing on top of the upside down trampoline as some sort of figurehead to chaos. You sail off into the sunset, never to be seen again until the next kids' party. Is there anything else you'd like to do as you vanish off into the sunset?
Oh man. Whew. Oh. I'm gonna for flavor text open a gate into the lower realms so we can drive into it to crash at our pad.
And as the gates of hell open beneath you, and you disappear back whence you came from, the credits roll, and it cuts to the image of the posh manor house just burning gently in the background, with a police car sticking out of it. Lights are going. A mafia pancake in the middle of the lawn. Poor old Jacob floating in the lying on the suspiciously green sofa of the living room.
Deserves no sympathy.
It cuts to the clown trapped in the boot of his car, seeing visions of what lies beyond. The magician ripped to pieces by the rosebush that came up to eat him alive. The sad, deflated mess of the bouncy castle. And in the pond, a little swan Lilo floats along. And that is where this story ends. Thank you all so much. Thank
very
you,
much for that.
honestly. That was amazing.
Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you so much for your donations, for watching, to my players who are the best people ever, who this game would not be possible or anywhere near as fun without.
Oh,
That was
man.
amazing, you guys.
Wow.
So let's go around one more time, introduce yourselves, and if you have something to plug, let's plug away.
Whew. Who wants to go first?
Well volunteered, Zoob.
All right. Hello, children of the darkness. It is I, Zoob the Mad. You can follow me on Twitter at MadZoob, ZOOB. I also stream on Twitch, XUB the Mad. And follow us on thebrokenlords.com, which is our website. Thank you.
I'm Jamie. I was playing Bacchus today. I have absolutely nothing to promote, and there's absolutely no reason to follow me on social media, so just enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful time.
I'm Al. I played Rama. You can follow me on Twitter at LSWrites. I will be playing tomorrow as a Thirsty Sword Lesbian, so tune in for that.
Lovely.
Okay, I'm Midnight. I was playing Noodle, your yoga-loving goat. I don't really have anything to plug except for these horns, so fixed one of
Beautiful.
them. The other one has escaped into the nether realms.
And I am Lady Asabat, the reprobate in charge of finding this game and deciding it'd be a great idea to do it for charity. I can be found in many corners of the internet world by the same handle. I stream a variety of games on Twitch. I also occasionally do baking streams from my little business called Release the Caken. And hopefully in the future, I will be running some games on my channel of my own as well.
Excellent work again, you guys. Thanks a lot. We're at 779, not too shabby.
Woohoo! Oh, and you'll also be seeing me again in roughly an hour and a half as I come back to
Yes.
play Monarchies of Mao.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Monarchies of Mao next in an hour and a half. Until then, I'm going to be rebooting because my Windows decided to crash all audio. Thanks a lot.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Have a good night, everyone. Or good morning.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you!
Bye.
Bye.